Welcome to Zodiac Signs Deep Dives. Episode 3, Modalities, Cardinal, Fixed, and Mutable. The engine under every sign. We'll show how each mode starts, sustains, and adapts, then give you guardrails that keep strengths from sliding into shadow. You'll learn why some plans need a fast launch, others need a sturdy groove, and others need flexible loops. And how to combine all three in one sane week. We'll also walk through team and relationship dynamics so you can pace with people instead of clashing with them. By the end, you'll have a modality map for beginning well, continuing honestly, and finishing on purpose. Close your eyes for a second and think about the last thing you actually started. Not the idea you loved, the thing you began. Did you send the email? Book the space? Put your name on it? Now think about the last thing you kept alive after the first week, when the novelty wore off and routines had to carry the weight. And finally, think about the last thing you changed on purpose because life shifted under your feet. No drama, just a clean pivot that kept the whole project breathing. Those three moves, start, sustain, and switch, are the heart of modalities in astrology. Cardinal signs are the start. Fixed signs are the sustain. Mutable signs are the switch. When people ask, why does my sign act this way? The simplest answer is because its job in the zodiac is one of those three. You don't have to change your nature to do life well. You learn your default move, you honor it, and you learn to hire the other two through habits, people, or timing, so your life doesn't get stuck on one chord. Let's wander through the three, not like a textbook, but like we're walking a neighborhood. I'll point out the landmarks and the shortcuts and a couple potholes you can step around. Cardinal first, not because it's superior, but because Cardinal is the moment the door swings open. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, you'll feel them at the turn of seasons. Spring, equinox, summer solstice, autumn equinox, winter solstice. It's the quality of, I guess we're doing this. In a meeting, cardinal energy is the person who says, I'll draft the outline by tonight, and a document appears. In a relationship, cardinal is the one who names the elephant and suggests dinner at 7 to talk it through. If you have heavy cardinal in your chart, especially as your rising or sun, you experience relief when the first step happens. Your nervous system unclenches once motion is real. Cardinal's beauty is initiative without ceremony. Pick a lane, put a flag in it, move. Cardinal's trap is living in the rush of beginnings and mistaking momentum for completion, half-built websites, and half-had conversations softly pile up. The antidote isn't shame. It's a handshake with the other two modalities at the planning table. Promise less, start sooner, hand off faster. If you're cardinal and tired, consider that your body may be addicted to the dopamine of new. When the peace you want lives in, continue. Now fixed. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. These are mid-season signs. The weather has settled and starts to prove itself. Fixed energy is a candle in a storm that does not blow out. In a team, fixed folks keep the wheels on in month 4. They set standards, protect cadence, and quietly prevent chaos from rewriting the plan every Tuesday. In love, fixed energy says, we are not throwing this away over one bad week. Sit down. We'll sort it. Fixed signs build culture. Fixed magic is stamina and devotion. When fixed is healthy, it's the friend who shows up every time and means it. The trap is rigidity and pride in the wrong place, holding a line that no longer serves because you planted it publicly, or investing so deeply in the original shape that you miss the better shape that wants to happen. The medicine isn't become mutable. It's design hinges. Keep the door, add hardware. Version numbers help fixed people. Breathe. V1, V2, V3. Nothing sacred is lost. It just climbs stairs. And mutable. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, end of season signs. The light is changing and you feel it on your skin. Mutable is the whisper that says, we could do this a different way. It's the brainstorm that actually discovers something, the traveler who returns with a better map, the nurse who improvises the thing that calms a frightened patient when protocol runs thin. In romance, Mutable love says, we aren't who we were last year. Good. Let's reintroduce ourselves. In work, Mutable saves launches, rescues plans, and makes humans feel like humans again. Mutable's wonder is responsiveness. It listens for reality and refuses to bully it. The trap is drift. If the wind is the only plan, you end up somewhere true. But not to you, Mutable needs a mast. If you're heavy, mutable, and exhausted, it may be because you're solving for everyone's weather, but your own. Pick a North Star. Take 3 steps toward it. Adjust? Yes. Abandon? Less. If you only take 1 sentence with you, take this. Cardinal starts, fix sustains, mutable adapts. Life demands all 3. Charts distribute them unevenly. Your job is to choreograph. Let's make it personal. Say your big 3 are all over the map. Maybe you're a Cancer sun, Cardinal, Aquarius rising, fixed, and Sagittarius moon, mutable. You might feel like 3 people driving 1 car. Try this rhythm. Let your rising choose how you start your day. Aquarius likes clear space and a problem worth solving. Let your sun choose what the day is for. Cancer needs people and purpose to feel alive. Let your moon choose how you recover. Sagittarius wants a horizon, a book, or a walk that doesn't loop. Same day, fewer fights, or flip it. You're a Virgo sun, mutable, Taurus rising, fixed, and Aries moon, cardinal. You'll do best when you begin with Taurus stability. Same breakfast, same opening task, phones, not the boss. Let Virgo adjust the plan in small, smart ways, then give Aries 1 bold action to end strong. Send the pitch, try the room, say the thing kindly but clearly. That's not a rule. It's a way to stop arguing with yourself. Projects love modalities. Any project worth doing has a cardinal phase, declare and kick off, a fixed phase, build and standardize, and a mutable phase, test, polish, adapt, ship. Trouble shows up when you let one modality own the whole life cycle. We keep starting new things is Cardinal running the company solo. We're still in refactor, and it's month 9 is fixed. Forgetting time exists. We changed the roadmap 3 times this quarter, is mutable without a wall to write on. Teams love modalities, too. If you're hiring, listen for each. The person who says, I can have a draft by noon, brings Cardinal. The one who says, we need a weekly ritual and a shared definition of done, brings fixed. The one who says, unless customers keep doing X, if we swap Y for Z, the drop-off vanishes, brings mutable. Put all 3 in the same room and make sure they trust each other. That's a company. Relationships. A quick truth here. Fights often aren't about content. They're about modality pace. Cardinal wants to address it now. Fixed wants to hold steady and revisit when the data is real. Mutable wants to explore, try 3 angles, and land where the air is kinder. If you're Cardinal, practice adding 1 sentence. I want to start this conversation, and I promise I won't force a conclusion tonight. If you're fixed, try. I'm here. I'll stay. And I promise to move with you when we have 2 facts. If you're mutable, offer. I'll brainstorm, then I'll pick 1 option by tomorrow, so this isn't fog forever. That's 3 olive branches that save months of weather. Timing has a modality beat, and you can feel it whether or not you track planets. Cardinal seasons: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, carry starter energy. You'll notice new chapters try to open fixed seasons: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Reward repetition, habit set, teams gel, craft sticks. Mutable seasons: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces are for edits and pivots. You'll spot what to release and what wants to be updated. You don't need astrology to use this, but astrology gives you language to stop calling yourself lazy for being human in December. Let me put some skin on this with a small story. A client of mine, we'll call her Jay, is heavy fixed. Taurus rising, Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon. She'd start projects, get them 70% built, and then everything would slow to a crawl. She kept saying, I lose motivation. Fixed people rarely lose motivation. They lose permission to change the plan without calling the original plan a failure. We gave the work version numbers. Jay shipped V1S on purpose. The moment she knew iteration was the point, she flew. Nothing in her chart changed. The story did. Another, K is cardinal as a thunderclap, Aries sun, Libra rising, Cancer moon. Starts everything. Loves a kickoff. Dreaded the middle. We built bridges with people and rituals. A fixed buddy who owned cadence and a mute calendar block called Long Middle. The block had 2 rules. No new ideas, no polished endings. Just bricks. Kay stopped quitting at mile 5 because mile 5 was no longer a personal failure. It was the place where their friend's superpower turned on. 1 for Mutable. S has Gemini sun, Virgo moon, Sagittarius rising. Laser bright, fast, generous. And always, always busy for other people's weather. We gave S a North Star sentence per quarter and a 2-choice menu each day. Do I serve the star with task A or B? That was it. 2 choices kept the freedom. The star kept the path. The yeses stopped scattering. If you want to feel it in your body, practice for modalities. Try this little loop tonight or tomorrow morning. Stand up. Say out loud one small thing you are willing to begin in the next hour. That's Cardinal. Sit down. Pick the most boring piece of that thing and do 5 solid minutes like a mason laying bricks. That's fixed. Then, before you leave your chair, ask, what fact did those 5 minutes teach me? Change one thing accordingly. That's Mutable. It's a circle, not a ladder. Run it twice, and notice the friction drop. There's another layer people forget. You can borrow modalities from people and places. Some cities are cardinal. Everything's a launch. Some teams are fixed. Process heaven. Some communities are mutable. Learning salons where you end up different without noticing. If your life is lopsided, go where the missing move is normal. Date someone who keeps calendars if yours looks like confetti. Mentor a starter if you're brilliant at middles. Join a group that changes joyfully if change scares you. Modality is contagious, in the best way. Before we wrap, let's clear 3 myths that make people quietly miserable. Myth 1. If I were disciplined, I wouldn't need to start over. False. Starting again is a feature, not a bug. Cardinal energy isn't a sign of past failure. It's how momentum is renewed. Myth 2. If I pivot, I wasted everything. Fixed folks, listen, you carry the skills forward. The time wasn't trash, it was timber. You'll reuse what you built when you weren't looking. Myth 3. If I choose, I lose. Freedom. Mutable hearts. Choosing creates a playground. Decisions don't end possibility. They make a container where possibility can breathe. So how do you take this week and give it a modality spine without turning into a robot? Try naming the days lead. Monday might be cardinal. Start 3 things. You've delayed. Tuesday, fixed. Same playlist, same block. Enough bricks to feel heavy and good. Wednesday, mutable. Edit. Improve. Reroute 2 clunky flows. Thursday, cardinal again to kick a stalled thread. Friday, fixed to land the plane. Weekend mutable for life stuff. Errands. Friends. Something new on purpose. You'll find your rhythm. Make it yours. We'll close where we started with the small truth that you don't need a new personality. You need a new agreement with the one you have. If you are cardinal, you are the bell that rings, so the room remembers. Ring it wisely and hand it off. If you are fixed, you are the hearth that keeps the good thing hot. Guard it without turning it into a museum. If you are mutable, you are the breeze that turns a sail and saves a voyage. Change it kindly and don't apologize for growing. That's the modality lens, the rhythm that makes your plans livable. If it helped, subscribe and share your mix, e.g., Cardinal Sun, Fixed Moon, Mutable Rising, plus one boundary you'll use to protect momentum, deadline, scope box, or review cadence. Tell us which relationship in your life will benefit when you pace to each other's mode. Pass this along to your team or partner so you can trade frustration for flow. If this talk felt like a helpful mirror, come play more with us. Subscribe so you catch the rest of the zodiac signs. Deep dives, decans, compatibility myths, and all the nerdy good details you can actually use. And when you want to make the sky tactile, visit mysticbolt.com. Pull a spread in Tarot Studio, try the Rider-Waite Tarot app, grab a quick free tarot reading, tune your focus with chakra frequencies, or unwind with pranayama flow. Simple breath timers that make evenings soft again. Tell me in the comments which modality leads your day right now, and what tiny adjustment you're going to try. One cleaner kickoff, one sturdier middle, or one kinder pivot. You don't have to be everything. You just have to be you and fluent in 2 friends. Start, sustain, switch. That's good astrology. That's good life. Next up, we'll zoom into decans. The 3 flavors inside every sign that make you and your best friend read so differently.